a lot about plug-in electric vehicles, but what about other forms of clean energy? We're digging deeper into this issue this morning, and we start with traffic expert Jason Luber. Jason, one of those technologies is hydrogen.
Yeah, the lightest element on the periodic table, hydrogen fuel cell technology, isn't as robust right now on the roads as electric-powered plug-in cars, but some people think hydrogen could eventually be a better option than plug-in electric vehicles. The way it works inside the car is the hydrogen is burned to create electricity, leaving only water vapor as exhaust. That electric charge powers an electric motor in the car, and off you go. Now, the problem with the company PowerTap is trying to solve is the difficulty in finding a place to fuel hydrogen cell vehicles.
We can take our units and co-locate them at existing gas stations and truck stops. We don't see having a standalone PowerTap station for itself, but it will be co-located at truck stations and regular gas stations across the United States.
I checked it. Unfortunately, at this time, there are 0 public hydrogen fueling stations around Colorado. CSU is working on one, and the Colorado Hydrogen Network hopes to have one publicly running by next summer. Right now on my Driving You Crazy podcast, you can hear on any popular podcast app. You can also hear more of my interview with PowerTap talking all about hydrogen fuel cell technology and why they think hydrogen is better than plug-in electric vehicles. Just search Driving You Crazy to hear it right now.
Very interesting. Thank you, Jason. It might be useful to know AAA Colorado wants to be a leader in the bringing hydrogen-powered vehicles to Colorado.
So in order to help introduce this technology to Colorado, we've partnered with some other folks, New Day Hydrogen, to build a fueling station for our trucks. We'd like to flip some of our trucks over to hydrogen. When you run hydrogen, all that's emitted out the tailpipe is water. So this, we think, is the next step in sort of decarbonizing our fleet, and also, just like we did 100 years ago, changing the way transportation works in Colorado.
AAA plans to start by converting at least 2 of its smaller trucks. They hope to eventually become the first company to have a fully hydrogen-powered tow truck. There are about 8,000 hydrogen-powered vehicles on the roads today.